Let me show you some camera tips and tricks for Google Pixel 10a. Let's get right into it. Let's just open the camera. And the first thing that I want to show you is the quick access controls. So usually you can tap on these sliders in here that we have in the bottom right corner, and this allows you to adjust shadows, exposure and white balance of your photo before you take it. But what you can also do is you can go to the settings. Let me actually slide this down. We can open settings, the camera settings, and in here we should be able to find an option that allows us to enable quick access controls. Now, the same three controls that we have in here can be accessed just by tapping on the preview of the camera. And as you can see here on the left side, we have the white balance. We can also reset it if you want to. Then we have shadows, and the third one, which I forgot the name of. Well, let me actually check again. The exposure, of course. And yeah, so this can be quite useful if you want to quickly adjust some of these three settings while taking a photo. Now let's go back to the camera settings, because we can find a couple of more things in here. Like, for example, we have the camera coach, which is like an AI assistant that is supposed to give you some tips on how to capture a photo in a slightly better way. So if you feel like you cannot find the perfect angle of, for example, your pet, if you're trying to take a photograph of something interesting, you can use the coach in here to let the phone analyze the scenery, and you can actually get proper tips on how to readjust your camera. So you might get a tip to move around a little bit, to move to the right, maybe put the camera closer to the subject, maybe move it up and down a little bit, and so on and so forth. Use zoom, for example. All these tips can be really useful to simply take even better photos. So definitely give it a try and see what the camera coach is capable of. Now let's go back to these photo settings in here. So we have this menu for each camera mode in the bottom left corner. And in the photo mode, we can find the top shot and the motion photo. We can tap on these question marks in order to find out what top shot is, for example. And the top shot is pretty much like a live photo where a couple of seconds are recorded before you take the photo. So a photo is pretty much saved like in the form of a very short video, and then the perfect frame is selected for that photo. Of course, you can still adjust it in the details of the photo, but this allows you to simply capture the perfect moment instead of trying to capture it by yourself. So from a short video, you can just pick up the perfect frame. There is also the motion photo, which is pretty much like an integration to the top shot as well. So you can use both of these features quite easily in here. And besides that, if you go to the night side, then in the bottom right corner, we have this moon button. If you tap on it, you should be able to find the night side option. This night side option allows you to take astrophotography, or take photos of like moon or night sky, maybe stars, etc. Of course, ideally you want to use something to stabilize your phone, because for these night shots you will need to use a tripod, and you will need to keep your phone steady, and you need to leave your phone for a couple of minutes when you try to capture these kinds of photos. Even it says over here that it takes up to 4 minutes to actually capture a photo. So then you can use the shutter button and just wait for the whole process to be done, and you should get really decent night shots over here. If we can, you can tap on this question mark here in the upper right corner to find more information about astrophotography and how it works. We also have the manual instruction on how to turn it on, and there's also the automatic option. So whenever you see, for example, the moon icon or these stars, then of course you should be able to have a clear indicator of what you are trying to capture. So definitely give it a try if you are interested in astrophotography. Now, besides that, let's actually go to settings one more time. We can actually open settings from anywhere. In the settings, besides these couple of options that I had already shown you, you can also find the palm timer, which is, of course, the palm shutter. You can show your hand to the camera, and if you hold it for like a second or two, and if the camera detects a face, and then you should be able to capture a photo with your hand. So you don't have to use the shutter button on the phone or anything like that. Just show your hand, and then the phone should be able to pick it up. From what I've noticed, the face has to be detected by the camera as well. If you just try to show the hand, most likely it won't work. At least it didn't work for me, so you can try that. Now, besides that, we can also find the Add Me mode. And the Add Me option allows you to simply capture a photo of a group with the photographer included. So let's say you are somewhere on holiday, you want to capture a photo of the whole group, but of course someone has to take the photo, and let's say there's no stranger that will help you take the photo. What you can do is you can capture 2 photos. First the photo of the group, and then the photo of the photographer that initially took the first photo, of course. And then the Google Pixel 10a will combine these 2 photos and put it into one. So first the photographer has to take the photo, and you should, of course, let the group know that they should leave space for the photographer as well, so that when you take the photo of the group, then someone has to take a photo of you in that empty space, and then the phone will combine these 2 photos. If you go to the Add Me and you still need some additional information, once again you can use this question mark here in the upper right corner. And that is pretty much it. I can also recommend you checking these settings for every mode that you are interested in the camera. For example, in the video mode, we can of course find the video stabilization in here. So you can use like a locked, standard, or active video stabilization. You can tap on the question mark again in order to see a little bit of a difference between these options. And also, let's say if I use the photo mode and switch to the front camera, then over here you should be able to find the face retouching option, which is also pretty great in order to, for example, I don't know, like to, for example, make your skin look smoothly. And once again, you can tap on this question mark to find more information about it. And that is pretty much it. Now, if there is anything, like if there's any feature that you think I should have mentioned, that is of course available on Google Pixel 10a, but I didn't, then please let me know in the comments. And if you are watching this video, then of course you can check out the comments in order to find out if there is more stuff that is of course worth discovering on this phone. Besides that, if you're looking for some tutorials, guides, how to do something on Google Pixel 10a, then please check out my channel. I have a bunch of tutorials for that phone. And that is pretty much it. Leave a like and subscribe.